Good morning, YouTube friends, and welcome back to Woodbury Cottage. Right here we got this little statue, and it's a cement statue. And one of our subscribers sent this to us. Looks like it's been out in the yard because it has a lot of grass and dirt. It's very, very heavy. And we're going to clean it up real good, get some of this dirt and grass out. The paint that's on it's some pretty good paint because it's real thick, looks good, but it's not the color we want for our garden. We've been working on doing a prayer garden, and this is going to be one of the statues that will be in the prayer garden. We asked our Instagram people to help us pick out a name for this little guy, and looks like Christina at church picked out Elijah, so we are going to call this little guy Elijah. Let's clean him up best we can. Now you can see it's 3 levels on there. That top level has a hole in it, so I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a water fountain. But we are going to use it for bird seed because we are not going to have a water connection out there in that prayer garden. So we're going to use it for bird seed. Now I'm taking one of these Lysol wipes to make sure there's not any moss or anything like that would keep the paint from adhering to it. And on the same note, you don't want to leave a lot of soap residue on stuff like this either, because that will keep the paint from sticking. But I've had pretty good success with these Lysol wipes. They stay pretty wet in the bag, and they don't leave behind a lot of residue. The look we're going to be going for is the patina look. So what we're going to do is spray paint it black, and then we're going to find some blue-green paint, and we're going to take that blue-green paint and highlight with a dry paintbrush. Hopefully that'll give us the look we're going for. This is not the black spray paint that we normally use, but it was all they had at the store, so we're going to go with it. I'm pretty sure that once we get this black spray paint on there and then highlight it or distress it with the blue paint, the blue-green paint, then we'll take some polyacrylic and give it several coats with that polyacrylic. And I think it'll be good. You want to give it time to dry before you start putting that other paint on, so your paints don't mix together. And it was such a hot day that day. It did not take it long to dry, that's for sure. It's still hot here in South Carolina. Look how fast that paint's drying. It's almost dry. There I come. Must have fountain paint. A few more highlights, a few more touch-ups. Watch how fast that paint dries. It's It's not even hurting it a bit with that dry brush. You see, I'm kind of cleaning the brush off a little bit because I don't want to put too much on it. Look how those highlights are just popping out. I got too much paint in that little first shell, so I just hit it again with the black paint. Give it just a second or two to dry, and then I'm going to go back and do it again. That's a good thing when you mess up, you know, just paint back over it. It's just paint. I like the way the toes are showing now. See how the dry brush really brought out the toes and the fingers? Couldn't even tell it had toes and fingers before. I definitely like this better than the blonde hair. Looks like it's a statue from the way back in the old days, been sitting out and weathered. I just love this look. It's so pretty. And it's just the right size too, because the little prayer garden's not going to be real big. So that's going to look good. And that paint will dry a little bit darker. Just a little bit. I've got some of that patina wax that I could have put on it, but I like this paint better. It's easier to dry brush it on there. Messed up back there, I had to repaint that. Oh, looks like I messed up there too. Too much paint. See how easy it is to fix. Just wait a second. Do it again. You find these old statues at flea markets and yard sales. Just because the paint looks bad on them, don't worry about it. You can clean it up and repaint it and you'll have you something fun. Okay, here comes the polyacrylic. And I'm kind of like dabbing it on so I can get in all the cracks, all the little crevices. And it does dry clear. It looks a little milky on there now, but it'll dry clear. And that'll help keep the paint on it. See how milky that is? But that dries up. That was the Dixie Belle chalk paint that I used to highlight with, and I believe that is it's polyacrylic, the one in the blue and black can. Russell's gonna help me with it a little bit. He's been cutting grass all day. Found a little spot that I missed. Alright, let me touch up on here. Gonna put some more of that blue-green. Oh, I must have used my screwdriver to stir the paint. Okay, there you go. And here is some final shots of the finished project. I hope you enjoyed our video. If you got time, subscribe to our channel. Maybe give us a thumbs up. We sure appreciate it. It means a lot to us. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!